King James. Welcome to the Space Jam.
Zendaya, I know you play Lola Bunny. I've watched the movie. Yes, I know.
You gotta win this game.
Let's end this.
Got you, Bron. And get our son back.
But I just want to check, because the poster says Space Jam: A New Legacy. At the top, Bugs and LeBron. Where's Lola?
Yeah, well, listen, Lola is in there. She's I have a bit of a small role, but that's okay. Small but mighty. I'm really grateful and excited to be part of, I guess, the legacy of Space Jam.
There you go.
It's really, really special.
She does need a new agent. That's all I'm saying. I'm imagining you're. Who does she have to talk to sort this out?
Come on, guys. The Toon Squad doesn't give up.
If we're going out loony.
I imagine it was similar. Your agent called you and said, would you like to voice Lola Bunny? And you just said yes as quickly as possible.
You know what actually happened was I actually got a phone call from Ryan Coogler, who is a producer on it. And when Ryan called, I mean, I'm such a fan of his, and we share roots, obviously, in Oakland. So I always have said, like, anything you ever call me to do, I'll probably do it. And when he called about this one, I was like, I was completely on board.
Let's start with the basics. Lola, show them how we do it.
Simplest shot in the game.
Nice layup. That's fundamental basketball.
And obviously a huge fan of LeBron, and he's always been so lovely and supportive. And we've done an animated movie together before.
Okay, if we're gonna do this, we gotta do it fast. Wonky, tell him the plan.
Oh boy, listen up. Pull once to go lower, twice to stay put, 3 times to come up. 4 pulls means you've reached the bottom.
So it all just kind of made sense, and I was glad that they reached out so that I could do it. I mean, like I said, it was kind of a small thing, but a big thing to take on, because I know Lola Bunny is an iconic character, and I was lucky that they wanted to use my voice to start this new chapter of what Lola is, you know? So yeah, I felt very honored that I was reached out to.
Has anyone here ever played basketball?
I have. I'd like to try out for the team.
Hey,
Hi, my name is Lola Bunny.
Lola?
And you had to keep it more or less under wraps as well. You revealed this relatively recently, that you were in the movie.
Yeah.
I'd want to tell my friends and family immediately. And I know Spider-Man, obviously Greatest Showman, Euphoria, I'm aware of that. But I just want to call up my friends and go, I am Lola Bunny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's definitely a big deal.
We'll get your son back. I promise.
I definitely told, like, I guess my immediate family, obviously. But listen, I'm really good at withholding, information about projects, because that's a huge part of my job,
Yep.
A lot of like the excitement of what we do relies on us not saying anything.
And stopping other people.
Talking around the major plot points.
I just am not very good at keeping it a secret.
You just get too excited.
Yeah, that's true.
I give you a round of applause for appearing in 2 of the most distinctly different movies there could possibly be in the same year. Space Jam: A New Legacy and Dune. I would be so pleased with myself to have that on my IMDb page, on my Wikipedia. Same year, those 2.
There's something happening to me. There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it. What did you see?
I actually cannot think of anything they have in common.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of things too.
All I've got, thinking about it just now, is the word space.
I was gonna say, like, it's like traveling to different, not necessarily dimensions, but like space travel of sorts.
I found myself looking out for, in the background, you've got your White Walkers, you've got the Droogs, Batman villains. What if the Fremen were just watching the game?
Yeah.
Next time.
It's quite the crossover.
Yep.
Technically in the same family, Warner Brothers, so
yeah,
not impossible to happen,
Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Yeah,
just wait for it.
New legacy.
I know that you've obviously met LeBron James before now, and this sequel has been long in the works.
What in the Matrix hell?
I think there were rumors there was going to be a Jackie Chan spy jam, there was going to be a skate jam with Tony Hawk, a golf jam with Tiger Woods, all discussed at one point. But when you knew that LeBron James was attached, was part of the appeal just getting to be kind of associated with him again?
Yeah, well, I think he's obviously a very talented athlete. We know that. He's always been such a lovely person and supporter. I mean, I remember when Euphoria came out, he tweeted about it and reached out about it. And I just think that he has been able to do such beautiful things in the realm of sport, but also outside of that when it comes to producing or when it comes to like the school, you know, I mean,
yeah,
really incredible things. So I do admire
Brain
that.
wreck.
When I lost the championship in 2011, I worked on my game twice as hard, worked on my post-up game, and we wound up winning the championship twice.
Yeah. I don't feel like that applies to me, but I appreciate the thought.
Yeah, I love the idea of being able to explore kind of all the facets of, you know, our creativity, and I think that that's something that he's done, and I admire that, and I love that, because I don't want to just do one thing. I like to do a million different things, you know. So I appreciate when people do that, and also, you know, create beautiful opportunities for people. So yeah, I think it was definitely a no-brainer.
Yikes. Classic.
Now tell me, have you ever been to the 1990s website for the original Space Jam?
You can still go to it?
It still works. It is the most 90s thing ever, like properly
No way.
blocky squares. They've got character biographies for Bugs, Taz, Porky Pig, Sylvester, Tweety. But again, no Lola.
Lola.
And then I thought, fine, didn't exist until that movie came out, but we've got to fix it. Like,
yeah, we got to get on this.
We've got to get on this. Warner Brothers won't like me saying this, but there's actually more info on the old site than there is on the new one.
Okay, well, whoever's listening on this call, got to fix that.
This is how 90s it is, Zendaya. Like, it really is 90s. It tells you can buy at a special low price if you're a web surfer. Oh, the CD soundtrack album, also on cassette. A free poster with Michael Jordan. I tried calling for you.
Good times.
And they said they've run out. So I'm really sorry.
That's crazy that it still works. I know there's some website or whatever that lets you like surf the internet, like the internet in different times. Never used it before, but I've seen it on the internet.
You'd have to be significantly bored to be doing that. And trust me.
So I think that's like, you know, like even looking like, you know, what did YouTube look like in 2008? You know, like I forgot what was the #1 videos. Like what were we all watching? You know?
Ow! Ow, Charlie! Ow!
I'll leave you with this, Zendaya. Tell me you got some sort of tie-in Lola merchandise, because there's got to be some Lola Nikes with your name on it. Tell me.
I hope so. That would be cool. I'll wear them. I know there's like those little Funko Pop thingies. I love collecting those things. Those are adorable. I always get excited when they make those for like Spider-Man and, you know, different animated movies. I'm like, oh snap, I'm like a little, you know.
What's your proudest thing in your Funko Pop collection? What's your favorite thing?
Oh man, I thought it was pretty cool to have like the pink hair from Greatest Showman on there. That was cool. Or one of the Spider-Mans, they gave me my mace, so I'm holding the mace in it. Cool. So, you know, it's the detail, the attention to detail.
I love it. Thank you so much, Zendaya. Have a great rest of your day.
Of course, thank you.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon to keep up to date. You can listen to my Radio 1 movies and TV podcast, Screen Time, on BBC Sounds.
That's all, folks.
And you can find these interviews in full on BBC iPlayer by searching Movies with Ali Plumb.